Right, now then, let's do 22B, Feather Delight. We've got two lovely consistent curves on here. We've got the little one with the heart, and we've got the large, lovely curve, which we can do circular feathers with, and the curves, and we can start to build a butterfly. But on this video, I'm going to show you how to do your standard feathers. Beautiful, beautiful curves. Right, so we'll do this one first. Okay, so we're going to use this curve. I'm starting up at the top of the curve and stitch down as far as you want to go. Generally I just go past the curve, and then to position the ruler, bring it round until the stitch line, can you see that? The stitch line there where we started is in the centre of the channel, because that's where the needle is going to stitch to, and we want to join the stitching up so that it looks like one. Bring it round and stitch down and repeat, and that's all it is bringing that curve round and stitch down. Bring it round, centre of the channel and stitch round. Centre of the channel and stitch round. Centre of the channel and stitch round. That's all you're doing, all the way down as far as you want to go, and around any curve that you wish to go around, so that you can play. And don't forget, you can use your buttons, your Pa's Design buttons, to practice your feathers, to see what you're doing and how you're reading it and what sort of swirls you can get without wasting your fabric or your thread. I'm going to come down and just close that feather off so that we can come up and come round the other side. And to do that, it's a simple case of turning the ruler over and bringing it back down the other way. Position and stitch your second curve. Bring it round. I'm just going to cut that piece of thread to get it out of the way. Obviously on your quilt you will be finishing that off correctly, bringing the thread up. Bring it round and down. Centre of the channel. Read your ruler, see where it's taking you. Bring the curve round and down. Centre of the channel. Bring it down. Centre of the channel. It's so nice to be able to do these consistent curves without turning the fabric, without fighting the fabric, and just bringing them down. Last one there. And get the consistency. And with practice, you will get absolutely beautiful feathers. As with all things patchwork, it's with practice. So there we've repeated. And that's the beauty of using rulers. Repetition. You can get the same reading, the same curve, consistently. Now let's do our little heart feather. So bring her round, foot down in the channel and stitch. Exactly the same process as we've just done. I'm going to cut that through. As we've just done with the standard feather. Stitch back, all the way down, and bring her down and put her into the centre of the channel where you started, so that you can stitch and join up and bring round. think we're starting to do USB sticks for the rulers to show you the different patterns that you can get. And I think at some stage I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to produce a lily out of this. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. You can start to see it as you're stitching, the shapes that you can get. Because they're consistent, they're not a written in stone pattern, they're consistent curves, so that you can play, get your creative juices working. The ruler is merely a tool. The foot and the ruler together will give you beautiful finishes that you didn't think you were capable of doing on your domestic sewing machine. Just bring it round and play. Start on small pieces, don't go enormous. Start on small pieces, bring it round. I'm just going to close that one off. So with that two simple curves, you've got beautiful patterns there, consistent curves, just like we always dreamed we could do. Beautiful consistency all the way through. Number 22, Feather Delight. Enjoy.